HBC.
We barely opened our doors on West Turkeyfoot Lake Road and people started coming in. This is Brian McConnell inviting you to a better hearing experience at family-owned Omni Advanced Hearing Center on Fulton Drive in Canton and now on West Turkeyfoot Lake Road in Akron.
Well, it is a Thursday morning, and it is time for us to talk baseball. It's a good thing producer Billy played that song because for some reason I was about to say the I word. I don't know. Let's bring in from the Cleveland Guardians, Bobby DiBiasio. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Pam. How are you today?
I'm good. Are you still saying the I word every once in a while?
I'm putting some money in the jar on occasion. There's no question about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just sometimes just kind of comes out, right?
It does. The tribe has been harder for me
Yes.
than the Indians, I have to admit. That rolled off so easily from childhood and then 44 years of talking tribe in my job. So, but it's becoming easier and easier.
We're getting there. That's for sure. You're right. So let's talk the guards.
Yes.
Well, last night, you have those things, but
stubbed our toe.
It was a tough one. Now they move on though, but let's talk about last night a little bit.
But good timing on our part, I think, Pam. We, if you're going to lose, pick a day that the Twins happen to lose twice to the Yankees. So they lost in a doubleheader. They have one more against the Yankees today. They just cannot beat the New York Yankees. It's been going on now for I don't know how many years, especially in the postseason for the Twins. The Yankees have their number. But, when you only score one run, it's tough to win. Margin of error is so slim when you're on the road. And we just had Emmanuel Clase, as Tito said after the game, he showed he's human and couldn't find the strike zone early. And again, when you score one run, you're putting a whole lot of pressure on your pitching staff. Cody Morris, the young kid, second start ever, really did a wonderful job in a game that we needed him to go as long as he could. He was on a pitch limit. But off day today, much needed. I think our bullpen could really use it, even though Shane Bieber was just remarkable on Monday night and saved the bullpen a little bit. But we go into Minnesota for 3 huge ball games, and we have our rotation set up the way we want it with Cal Quantrill tomorrow night, and then Tristan McKenzie Saturday, Shane Bieber Sunday. So, we have all of that rolling. Then when we get home, we have the White Sox on the 15th of September. It may look like an off day on your schedule, but it's a makeup day from a rain out, of course. And then 5 games in 4 days against the Twins. So we need to pack the house. Get your tickets at CleGuardians.com.
I can't believe it that it's, I shouldn't say I can't believe it, but it's turned out this way. But it's also turning out that, that it's the Guardians and Minnesota, and they're jam-packed at the end of the season,
Exactly. And one of the things the schedule makers wanted to do, it's not going to happen as we move forward, as they're changing the schedule on who you play as many times. Right now, within your division, all around baseball, you have 3 home series and 3 road series. So you play 18, 19 games against your division next year and on. That's going to be reduced to 2. So when there's 3, the schedule makers have you open up the season against your division. So when May hits, you get a little sense of where you sit. Then you play them scattered throughout the middle. But at the end of the year in September, when division races are going hot, they have you all bunched up. So we play Chicago 4 more times. We have Kansas City 6 in a row to end the season at home. taken the first week of the season that we didn't play because of the lockout was moved to the final week of the season. But these 8 and 11 days against the Twins,
Yeah.
this is what you asked for. This is what the only really thing you can offer your fans is this kind of meaningful, fun, stomach churning baseball in middle September.
It's make it or break it. I mean, and
Yep.
that's exactly where we are. We saw them in this losing streak here just prior to getting these wins over Kansas City. I mean, is that something you think they're over the hump with that, or something they just got to kind of keep an eye on?
Well, I would tell you that we ran into what Tito called the best team in the American League right now in the Seattle Mariners. Our little losing streak. We lost 2 out of 3 to the Orioles. The young kid pitcher that beat us in the rubber match game, his previous start, he threw 8 shutout innings at the Astros. So he's good, and he's on a little bit of a roll and got to us. So that was a 1-game swing. Instead of winning 2 out of 3, you lost 2 out of 3. But prior to that, we had a 3-3 road trip on the West Coast, which we would take. It started great, winning 2 in San Diego, and then Seattle Mariners kicked our butt. Then the Mariners come to Cleveland, and they kicked our butt. And so when you talk about our losing streak, really, we faced one of the hottest teams in baseball, playing extremely great baseball in the Seattle Mariners. And in those 7 games, we go 1-6. And so I think when you look at when things went south for us, one team is the reason why.
Well, folks can get their tickets. There's obviously tickets to be had, and this is the time to do it, right?
Absolutely. You need to pack the ballpark coming up next weekend, especially even if you love those weekday day games. Again, it's not on your schedule, but we have back-to-back weekday day games. Shohei Ohtani and the LA Angels come to town next Monday.
Nice, yeah.
For 3, with a day game on Wednesday, and then a day game next Thursday, a makeup game against the White Sox, and again, then the big 5-game, 4-day wraparound series through Monday against the Twins. So CleeGuardians.com, again, get your tickets, come support this youngest team in the league who's in first place.
I think Kenny and JT are coming up there to do their show on Tuesday.
Yeah, look forward to seeing them.
Yeah, that'll be great. All right, Bob, thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you, Pam. Go Guardians.
TrackPhone wants to know, are you an influencer, a big live streamer? No? Then guess what?